Fellow Toastmasters, welcome to the 2020-2021 Hall of Fame on May 15th, 2021. I'm Andrew Watt, your District 53 Director for this year. It is my great pleasure to join me on this stage, International First Vice President of Toastmasters, Matt Kinsey, Distinguished Toastmaster. My second in command and your district director-elect, Akihiro Ishii, Distinguished Toastmaster, and John J. Hogan, Club Growth Director and Program Quality Director-elect for the 2021-2022 year, also Distinguished Toastmaster. It is my great pleasure that you are joining us for this year's Hall of Fame. It is first of all, my great pleasure to say that overall, our district achieved, at this point, more than 600 awards. These figures are slightly out of date, but we had 242 Level 1 awards, 161 Level 2 awards, 101 Level 3 awards, and 64 Level 4 awards, with 32 people completing Level 5 and being proclaimed proficient in whatever path they are working on. Additionally, we had 7 people achieve the Pathways Mentor designation and 10 Distinguished Toastmasters. We begin with our Triple Crown Award winners. These are people who completed 3 or more educational awards in the single program year. As you can see, the list is quite long and elaborate. I'm not going to read every name, but take a moment and look at this list and see whether or not you recognize someone in this list from your club. If not, your club has a new objective that they should be trying to achieve next year, or maybe even this year, because of course we still have a few weeks left in this year's program. Members also achieved 4 awards and 5 awards. The 4 award category includes Steve Lanning, Selvaraj Nagamuthu, Linda Salzer, Colleen Awa, Marianne Morial, David Pelland, Mohan Padamati, and Patricia Walter. The group of people achieving 5 or more awards includes Chad Betts, Francis Hildenbrand, Richard Buckley, Russell Kenny, Richard Peck, Elizabeth Reed, Prakash Srinivasan, Heather Turner, and Sandra Santorino. In the 7 awards category, we had no one who just achieved 6 awards. Everybody who got 6 went right on to 7. This group includes Jackie Kessler, John Murray, Diane Johansson, Diana Grippin. The 8 awards category includes Althea Brown. And at 9 awards, Sarita B. Patel, who I'm very happy to say is a member of my own club. I congratulate her particularly for being our highest ranked member, for achieving the largest number of educational designations completed in a single year. We also, this year, begin a new process of recognizing all members who achieve Level 5 in Pathways in their particular path. Level 5 is considered proficient, and it represents more than 17 speeches and projects, all dedicated around a single theme. These will be listed by path in educational order, and in educational path by alphabetical order, and then by date of completion from earliest to latest, or most recent. In dynamic leadership, Lisa M. Covey, Sarita B. Patel, Jackie Kessler, Maya Ball, Rob Robertson, Nicole Alana Davis, John Michelison, Russell B. Kenny, Richard E. Peck, Pavan Kishore. Hang on. There's a window in the way. Damaraju, I think is that name. In effective coaching, I should say in the path effective coaching, Betty Ann Peck, Selvaraj Nagamuthu, and one member who wished to remain anonymous. In engaging humor, one achiever, Betty Ann Peck. In innovative planning, Sabeli A. Peralta, Maria L. Westbrook, Marianne Morial. I note that Marianne is also on the list of people who completed another path, which means that she is in the process of earning a second Distinguished Toastmaster award. In leadership development, Wakas A. Manon, Diane L. Miller, Andrew B. Watt, and Aaron Anaya. In motivational strategies, Christina D. Van Huysen, Sarita B. Patel. In persuasive influence, Dylan Lundgren, another single member achiever in this category. In presentation mastery, Brenda E. Palumbo, Richard J. Buckley, Paul August Turman, Francis Hildenbrand, Linkesh Diwan. In visionary communication, Diana Jean Grippin, Sandra Santorino, Chad C. Betts, Brian David Crawford, and Diane Johansson. Our 7 Pathways mentors as of yesterday afternoon were Linkesh Diwan, Jeff Sobel, Heather K. Turner, Jane Fillion, Jackie Kessler, Dylan Lundgren, and Sandra Santorino. It gives me great pleasure to announce this year's Distinguished Toastmasters, the class of 2021, if you will. The Distinguished Toastmaster Award is given to members who either completed both the leadership and education paths of the Legacy program, which concludes on June 30th of this year. In the new program, it represents the completion of 2 learning paths, 1 year of service as a club officer, including completion of a club success plan and attendance at club officer training, serving as a club mentor or coach, serving as a club sponsor or a conductor or leader of the youth leadership program or the speech craft program, and 1 year as a district officer, an area director, a division director, a member of the district trio, or one of the administrative officers of the district. It also involves the completion of a DTM or Distinguished Toastmaster project similar to the old High Performance Leadership Project. This year's recipients are John Bate, John Lewis, John Murray, Kathleen Chalice, Neil Ramchandani, Nelly Gutos, Prakash Srinivasan, Mohan Padamati, Michael Lavery, and Shaw Bates. There is a spelling error here. Shaw's last name is spelled with an S at the end, Shaw Bates. You had a much greater statistical chance of becoming a Distinguished Toastmaster this year if your name was John, but that is not true of most years. I would like to introduce you to some of our Distinguished Toastmasters who generously contributed a photograph and a brief bio of their achievements in Toastmasters International, beginning with John Murray, who joined Toastmasters in 2014. He has also been a member of several other clubs. He was Area 76 direct a couple of years ago. He served as a Pathways Ambassador and a Pathways Guide, and his High Performance Leadership Project aided a local nonprofit in the construction of their bylaws, demonstrating once again that the High Performance Leadership Project or DTM project doesn't have to be dedicated to a Toastmasters experience. You can help other organizations, and we love it when you do because it increases the visibility of our own organization. Michael Duffy joined Travelers Noontime Toastmasters in the Hartford area in 2009. He served as the Area 54 director in 2014 and 15, and his High Performance Leadership Project implemented 2 years of Qualtrics WOW surveys for his club, analyzed the results, and worked with the executive committee of his club to address the issues identified, sort of a high-powered version of a Moments of Truth presentation. Mohan Padamati joined Talk It Up Toastmasters in 2011, and he worked with his employer, Scient Incorporated, to charter a new club, Talking Tomorrow Together Toastmasters, in 2017. He was area director in 2018 and 19. He served as division director for the last 2 years, and his high-performance leadership project worked to increase the level of pathways adoption in Division E. It was highly successful, even though it wasn't as successful as Mohan himself wanted it to be. Nellie Gutos is a member of several clubs. She joined originally, I believe, in 2011. She's a member of several clubs. Unfortunately, I have no other data at this time. Shaw Bates, also I have a photograph, but no additional data, is a member of Niantic Toastmasters and several other clubs. He came to us originally from Hawaii, where he was a member of several clubs, and I wish him all the best. John Lewis is another member I have no key information about, but he has been a rock for the Henry Hudson Club for a number of years. He and I joined the same year in 2013. Kathleen Chalice is a member of the IBM Poughkeepsie Club. She and I have served together as area directors, and I'm very pleased and offer my congratulations to her. Prakash Srinivasan joined Toastmasters in 2016. He helped charter the Find Your Voice Club, which is associated with United Rentals in the Stamford area. And this was the capstone of many years of really quite dedicated work. And I congratulate Prakash on finally achieving this award. I would like to welcome up to the stage our first place international and humorous winners in the district level. But before we do that, let me introduce our division level winners: Gewu Agbese, Ann Canfield, Deborah Furman, Stephanie Henderson, Melanie Lee, Sudarsan Ramarao, and Jesse Sive. In first place for the humorous contest, Jesse Sive. In second place, Deborah Furman. And in third place, Ogewu Agbese. At the international speech contest, our division level winners included Amrita Banerjee, Kevin Bruckner, Yasmina Ferizovic, Dale Gatling, Heather Hunt, Steve Gondek, and today's manager of Behind the Scenes Magnificence, Michael Whitehouse. Our winners of the International Speech Contest is Amrita Banerjee in first place, Heather Hunt in second place, and in third place, Dale Gatling. I would now like to turn to our clubs recognized for achievement as of May 2021. Clubs achieving 5 or 6 DCP goals, but that have not yet achieved the membership requirement. These clubs are working very hard on the education program, on administering themselves effectively, on attending training, and I have no doubt that these clubs will be able to continue their period of greatness once the pandemic is over, or once they figure out how to recruit new members in the modern hybrid environment. IBM Poughkeepsie Toastmasters, Kingston Rhinebeck Toastmasters Club, Greater Bridgeport Toastmasters, Shelton Toastmasters, Cromwell Community Toastmasters, Torrington Club, Farmington Club, Charter Oak Toastmasters Club, West Hartford Toastmasters Club, Screaming Eagles Club, Talk It Up Toastmasters, Southern Berkshire Toastmasters Club, Stratton VA Toastmasters. A number of additional clubs have achieved 7 or 8 DCP goals without having yet achieved the membership requirements. Henry Hudson Club, Barnum Square Club, Medtronic North Haven Toastmasters, Niantic Toastmasters Club, Cedar Hill Toastmasters Club, Nathan Hale Club, Pro Speakers, Blue Chip Toasters Club, North Country Club, Clifton Park Half Moon Toastmasters Club, and GE Niskayuna Toastmasters Club. One club has achieved 9 out of the 10 DCP goals without yet having achieved the membership requirement. My hat is off to Greater New Haven Toastmasters Club for a remarkable distinction. Distinguished clubs. These are clubs that are recognized by Toastmasters International for excellence in both educational achievement and membership retention or growth. I would like to ask our incoming program quality director, John J. Hogan, Distinguished Toastmaster, to read the distinguished clubs list as it's presented.
The clubs: Talking Tomorrow Together Toastmasters, Uncle Sam Toastmasters, Global Toasters. Select distinguished clubs: Southern Duchess Toastmasters, Eagle Club, Slalom Hartford, Capital Toastmasters Club, ICO Toastmasters Club, and Empire Toastmasters. And President's distinguished clubs: Dutchess County Regional Chamber of Commerce Toastmasters, because I'm not going to try to say an acronym, Greater Stamford Toastmasters, Park City Toastmasters of Stratford, Speakeasy Toastmasters Club, Bethlehem Club, and New York State Forum Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, John J. Hogan. It is my pleasure at this point to turn to an unusual category of leaders who have made a difference in our district this year. First among them, although the photograph was unfortunately not compatible with software, is Tracy Adkins, who served this year as our chief judge for the whole district. We acknowledge her for developing the judging and functionary cadre of District 53 beyond what we did at the start of the pandemic, for leading teams online and with distinction, and for working to improve the overall quality of online contests. Tracy, we have a plaque for you which will be sent in the week to come as soon as it arrives from World Headquarters. I also wish to call up on stage and receive our plaudits and acknowledgement David S. Friedman for leading the team that produced today's conference, for development of our first online program of this scope and scale, and for developing programs in sort of a V-shaped formation suitable for either an in-person conference or a virtual presentation. Congratulations, David Friedman, for leading a team with a remarkable degree of distinction and grace in the face of unusual obstacles. We will be turning next to our standard 3 awards, which are the Area Director of the Year, the Division Director of the Year, and the Toastmaster of the Year. I know that at least one of them was going to try to call in, but I am not sure of their presence or attendance. So if the Zoom master or Michael can be aware of them and call them up on stage to be acknowledged, that would be fantastic. And apparently I can't see who's on stage with me at the same time that I'm presenting my slides, which is a bit of a nuisance. First up, I would like to recognize Colleen as Area Director of the Year. She served the entire year with distinction. She completed the often thankless task of writing Area Director reports after her official visits. She was cited for high-quality service to members, and she also served the club coaching team under the direction of John J. Hogan, Club Growth Director. It is my great pleasure and honor to award this year's Area Director of the Year award to Colleen Awa, and congratulations to Colleen if she's in the audience. Colleen was not able to provide a picture, and I apologize for that, but a supplemental version of this slideshow may include that picture with her permission. We turn next to the Division Director of the Year, a person who has led with extraordinary capability, particularly in a time when his own corporate responsibilities have been pressing and demanding on his time and energy in the pandemic, who has now led a division for 2 years with distinction, who adopted pathways early and saw to it that the clubs in his division treated it as a serious matter for their own attention. It gives me great pleasure to present this award to Mohan Padamati, Distinguished Toastmaster, for distinguished service as a division director 2 years in a row, one during the pandemic, for extraordinary efforts on behalf of Pathways, for leading clubs and area directors with distinction, and for leadership in the chartering of several new clubs over the last few years. Congratulations, Mohan. Our final award is for the Toastmaster of the Year. This is an award given to any individual member who has demonstrated grace under pressure, extraordinary commitment to the organization at the level of the member, the club, the area, the division, and the district, and for going above and beyond the call of ordinary membership to provide a high level of service as a volunteer, regardless of office held or official or unofficial responsibilities. I know for a fact that our Toastmaster of the Year is not in the audience. However, you all and I are very much aware of the contributions that this person has made to our district over the past year. She has appeared on a good many of our club officer training programs. She has been a significant force in our new Train the Trainer programs to improve the quality of our presenters and facilitators during club officer training. She has been an important force behind the scenes, helping to make sure that our contests run. And she was specifically cited as somebody by our Chief Judge, Tracy Adkins, as being an important keystone in the effectiveness of our contests across the district. She has also been a tireless mentor. She has been a tireless coach to clubs and to club officers. And she has done this despite not being an officer of the district this year. She has served her time as an area and division director, and my own first encounter with her was an extraordinary, wonderful first-timers breakfast at the first district convention that both of us attended. We sat at the same table because there was only one seat left, and this woman clapped her hands together and said, "We're going to make so many great changes in this organization as first-timers." She was so excited to be there, and she was so excited about what she had to bring to the table that year. She and I served together as division directors, her in Division C and me in Division F. It is my great pleasure and honor to award this year's Toastmaster of the Year to Elizabeth J. Reed, Distinguished Toastmaster. It is a remarkable, remarkable crew of people that we have honored this year for their extraordinary contributions to their clubs, their areas, their divisions, and to the district as a whole. Thank you so much for the work that you have done on yourselves. Thank you for the work that you have done for each other. It's remarkable. Do we have David Friedman in the audience, and do we have our two first place winners from the district contests?
Looks like we lost Andrew. Andrew, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can
Anyone
you
hear
me?
Andrew?
Yep. All right. So I brought David up, obviously, because you're talking to him. And the winners were Amrita. And who was the winner of Humor Speech Contest?
I don't believe they're here.
Well, I'm pretty sure Amrita's here because I'm putting her on stage.
No, I know. I think Jesse. I think Jesse is not. No, not Jesse.
So I've invited Amrita. There she is.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the stage.
I think. Looking it up now. I don't.
Oh, we lost Andrew again. Andrew keeps dashing out into the wings and hiding. So, well, congratulations, Amrita.
Thank you so much.
It's great to see you here. As I said, I was one of the 7 best speakers in the contest, but very much out of my league because you guys were amazing. Would you like to take a moment to introduce yourself?
Sure. You were speaking to me, Michael?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
District
yeah.
Speech Champion, Amrita Banerjee.
Yeah, hello, everyone. My name is Amrita Banerjee, and I won the district contest this year for the international speech. I'm from Bethlehem Club, which is from Del Mar, New York, and I've been a member of Toastmaster for almost a year now. But yes, the journey has been awesome.
But almost a year, you said?
Yes, I joined last April, so this is almost a year for me now.
Wow. Well, I aspire to be as good as you, and I've been here almost a year. Wait, I think that benchmark's passed for me.
Oh, Andrew's back.
Is Andrew back? Let's put him on the stage. He also figured out how to raise his hand. I don't even know how you do that, but he's back.
A great big button at the bottom that says raise hand. So I used that one.
Oh, is that what that is? Right. I don't have that. I just have the put yourself on stage button.
Right.
So,
congratulations, Amrita. I had a chance to hear what club you're from, and that you've been in Toastmasters for not quite a year, and yet you're our district's representative to the semifinals round and the quarterfinals before that. What do you think was the most important thing that you've learned in your preliminary speeches to get to this point? Like what was the moment when you realized you had a shot at this?
It was a lot of learning. So just as you all know, since it's just been a year, I was not really aiming to come this far. I had no idea. I thought probably I'm going to reach the area. Let's at least try for that. Then I got excellent and amazing support from my club to craft my speech to what it is today. Multiple feedbacks and practice sessions with my club really helped me to polish the speech more from what I started. It's a different speech, and I had no idea how to rewrite a speech because I had never done that, never been part of a contest before. So what are the different aspects which needs to be polished, what needs to be added where, what does not need to be said? It was a lot of learning for me. So it's just been a wonderful journey. I had no idea when I started that it just would not be just a small speech and just to practice it. You learn a lot about yourself as well. So it sounds cliched, but it's actually true.
That's great. How many times do you think that you have practiced this speech?
Oh, that would be quite a number of times. Initially, I practiced, I think, thrice or four times with my club in total, like starting from the club contest as I progressed each time. And I also had the opportunity to go to a few other clubs like Stratton VA, Uncle Sam's Toastmaster. They provided me the opportunity to practice at their club, and then a lot of practice at home. So it's more than I can count. Just to get my nerves under control, because I was probably thinking, oh God, I'm going to forget everything.
Clearly not. You clearly have remembered more than some of us have forgotten. It was a remarkable speech, and it was a pleasure to see you come so far in such a short time and perform at such a high level of competition. And I and the whole district wish you every success in the rounds to come. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you so much. It means a lot for me. Thank you.
Now, I do have a really important question, and that is, the trophy got mailed. Has it arrived?
It has not. I have been waiting for it, and I did not yet get it. Sorry.
All right. Well, when it does arrive, we want a picture of you and the trophy to put up on the district website. And again, congratulations.
I will send that. Thank you.
Thank you.